guys, it's me, and I'm at my parents' house for the holidays. And I woke up this morning and I pretty much look like crap, so I decided to go ahead and do my foundation routine because I want to show you guys how full coverage these products are and what a difference it makes and everything. So I'm going to be showing you my dewy, glowy foundation routine. I really like to be dewy looking, sort of shimmery, very moisturized looking in the winter. I don't like to be really powdery and cakey. And I know that the whole dewy glowy look is really in right now, so I just wanted to share with you guys how I do mine. So if you're interested, stay tuned. And if you hear any weird noises in the background, my husband is playing on the Wii, so that's probably what you hear. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing that I use is my Olay Complete Moisturizer, and I just have it for normal skin. And this is like, it was on my best of for 2010. I just love this moisturizer. It's really, really great. So just put a little bit in the palm of my hand and I'm going to moisturize my face. This is the most important step in the winter, especially if you're like me and you get some dry areas on your face. And I don't really have many blemishes right now. Most of the red or darker spots that you're seeing are actually scars. I didn't have acne at any point as a teen or as a kid, but I did have like a little habit of picking in my face, and so it left some scarring. It was a bad habit, so. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to apply is my L'Oreal True Match Foundation, and I have it in the color Classic Ivory. And I really like this. It's very light coverage, so I pretty much just use this as a base. I do layer my foundations. It's a technique that really works for me lately, so I'm just going to apply some of my L'Oreal True Match. I put some on my cheeks, forehead, and chin. And I'm just going to blend it in. But this is definitely not for somebody that wants medium or full coverage just from one foundation. It's very nice and light, very silky. Okay, so we've got the L'Oreal True Match on. I'm gonna wash my hands really quick. Okay, so next I'm going to be applying my Mehron Celebre Pro HD Cream Makeup in Light. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to be just buffing this on with my Sigma SS187 stippling brush. So I just swirl it in the cream makeup and then I just sort of swirl it onto my face. So I'm just going to buff it on. And the Mehron Celebre Pro HD is definitely also in my best of 2010. This is the most full coverage foundation I've ever used. It's like serious business. It's very, very creamy and it just absolutely covers everything. I love this stuff. The other thing I really love about this cream foundation is that it doesn't cause me to break out at all, and I do have slightly oily, very sensitive skin. I can be prone to breakout, so this stuff not making me break out and then still being so full coverage, it's really been great. Blending it down into my neck a little bit. So you probably can see what a difference that just made. It's really just given me just sort of like this flawless finish. So I absolutely love the Mehron. I would recommend this over anything else. It's definitely the best full coverage foundation I've ever used. And it feels super nice on the skin. It doesn't feel masky or anything. Okay, so the next product that I use is my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, and it's in Brightening Gold. My friend Angelica on here sent this to me, Brown Eyed Angel. She's on my favorite channel, so I'll put her link below. And she sent this to me because this is like her favorite. She is totally a Bare Minerals girl, and I'm totally on board with this one because I am absolutely in love with this. This is Bare Minerals' new Brightening Gold Duo, and I think it might be limited edition, so if you're interested in this, definitely pick it up soon. So it comes with a little kabuki. And you just pop the cap like this, and as you can see, it's got this little hole in there. It's got a little sifter so that you don't use too much powder. So I just swirl my kabuki in there, and then I just sort of buff that onto my face. And I really like this mineral veil because it's like the perfect shade for my skin, and it just sort of gives me like this warm glow to my skin. I love it. And now I'm going to do my contour, and I'm going to use my Sigma SS168 contouring brush. And I'm going to be using my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Matte Bronzing Powder, and this is with real cocoa. So this was another one of my best of for 2010. I love it. I did receive this in my Boudoir beauty bag from Too Faced, so it is a duo. It's got the Candlelight translucent powder next to it. So I just swirl my brush in there. So technically I use both, but I do prefer the cocoa powder. So you can either make a fish face, or you can just follow where your cheekbone sort of indents, that's your contour line, or you can go like this and pull it across. You can get a really straight line. So start at the top of your ear and sort of blend down. And then carry it up into your temple. And I usually go across the top of my forehead too. I like to be bronze in the winter. I hate being pale, so on the center of my nose a little bit, and on the bottom of my chin, and then a little V to accentuate my jawline. So you can do a C like this, if that helps you. Applying my blush. This is the Rock & Republic Contrived Press Blush in Tease. And Rock & Republic definitely has the most pigmented blushes I've ever seen. I absolutely adore this blush. And I'm going to be using my Sigma Angled Top Kabuki, the F84, to apply it. This is their new Sigmax High Def Series brushes, and this is the one for contouring and blush and that sort of thing. So I love these brushes. So it doesn't take much. I just make a face like this. And I go right at the top of my cheekbone, so basically right above my contour line. And a little bit on my nose. And then I'm just going to buff it out so that it doesn't look too harsh. Okay. So next I'm going to be applying my highlighter, and this is going to give us even more of a dewy, glowy look. You already achieved some of that with the Bare Minerals Brightening Gold Mineral Veil, and also with the Mehron Cream Foundation, but I think the Hard Candy bronzers definitely take it up a notch. This is the Hard Candy So Baked Bronzer in Tiki, and you can get Hard Candy exclusively at Walmart. I love this one. This is supposed to be a bronzer, but it's really light, so I tend to use this as a highlighter, and it definitely looks like a MAC MSF. It's like a baked bronzer. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to take my flat top Kabuki, my F80 from Sigma, and I'm just going to swirl it in there. And I'm going to apply it to my nose, just along the bridge, and you can see the glow that it gave me. And I'm also going to apply it right along the top of my cheekbone. Just to give me that nice glowing look right there. And I also shut my eyes, and I put it just all over my eyelid and underneath my eye. I like the effect that it gives me, so I usually do that. And then I put some above my eyebrow. Basically, I illuminate my whole face. So above each eyebrow, I put some, and a little bit on my chin. So now I usually take my Essence Color and Shine eyeshadow, and this is in Stage Beauty. And this was actually in my Crap products a few months ago because I could not get this stuff to apply with one of my eyeshadow brushes. It wouldn't go onto the brush, it wouldn't go onto my eye, so I figured it just wasn't pigmented. But I find that if you use these Essence eyeshadows and you apply them with your finger, or you apply them wet, they do much, much better. So usually, because I don't like to waste, even my Crap products I don't like to waste, so usually I'll apply this onto my eyelid just as a base with my finger, or sometimes I'll pick it up with one of my highlighter brushes and I will add it as a highlight on my cheekbone because it is a really nice baked gold. So if you want more of a gold highlight on your face, so I'll swirl my Sigma in there and I'll just add some of that, and that just gives it like a nice gold glitter, which is really, really pretty. It gives you like a really nice glow. So I'm glad that this Essence eyeshadow turned out to be somewhat useful. So I'm just gonna rub my finger in it and apply it to my eyelid and in my inner corner. Don't mean to flick you guys off here. And I think it's just a nice shimmery base. So I hope you guys can see that. Okay, so that's what I use that for. And then last but not least, I apply my concealer. And the reason I do it last is because I find that if I applied it right after my foundation like I used to do, some of it would, like, you know, get wiped off after I did all of my powder and everything, or it would look cakey. So I like to apply it last, and that way it just stays. So I'm going to be using my It Cosmetics ByeBye Under Eye, and I have it in neutral medium. This is definitely my favorite concealer if I'm going for more of a dewy, glowy look, because this stuff is so moisturizing. It's really, really nice. It's not too light, it's not too dark, and it's not cakey and powdery looking. So I just got a little bit on my finger, and I'm just going to put it underneath this eye, and then usually I'll take it down the sides of my nose, because I tend to get a little bit dark in this area for some reason. And I definitely have dark circles under my eyes. Those are hereditary. So as you can see, this is a really glossy concealer. It's definitely shiny. So I really like that because it gives me this nice shiny brightness under my eyes and sort of reflects off so that my dark circles and my bagginess isn't as accentuated. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap this underneath my eye and just rub it in alongside my nose. And then usually I'll take just like a teeny little bit more, and I'll just put some right here, because this is another place where I get darkness, and shading is like right here on my chin, this little line. I don't know why. And underneath my nose a little bit, I'll get dark. So basically now my look is complete. Now I would just complete my eye makeup. I would add some nice neutral lipstick. This is my Dewy Glowy Foundation tutorial. I hope you guys can see how nice and moisturized looking it is. It's definitely nice and glowy. Let me move in. Can you guys see me? I like this look. I think it looks nice and healthy. You know, I have my contour, so I look bronzy, and then I have my highlighter above that, so I look shimmery. And it's not too much, but it's not super understated. I think it's just a nice, natural, dewy, glowy look. So I think it makes you look really healthy, because you can definitely tend in the winter to get really pale and ashen looking. At least I do. And my dark circles are accentuated the more pale I get. And so to me, it's really important to just have this super moisturized, healthy look. I think it makes you look way younger. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to put the product list below if you guys are interested in achieving this look yourself. And I hope you guys are having a really great holiday. I'll be trying to upload more videos this week while I'm here at my parents', but they have a slower internet connection than we do at home, so I've been having some trouble uploading. Either that or it's YouTube. I don't know. If you guys have had similar problems, let me know. And so I hope you guys like this look, and if you have any questions, requests, comments, just leave them down below. And I hope everyone's having a great day. Bye, guys.